can track it with my spectral
Puedo
proximity
hacer con mi
sensor.
sensor de proximidad. El sensor de proximidad es este. La brújula.
I can't waste any time. I've got to track that thing.
Cementerio.
I can't waste any time. I've got to track that thing.
¿Eh? No, el cementerio no es.
There's nothing of interest in that direction.
No tiene dirección. No me dice nada.
I can't waste any time. I've got to track that thing.
¿Cómo era la otra visión? Así. Parece que a mí no me lo... ¿Es aquí? Me lo marca aquí. Aquí.
Hello? Anybody here? That's not where I need to go now. Is that the sheriff? What's he about there?
Me dice que va a pelear contra él.
Excuse me, are you a Damite? What the hell is going on here? I've never heard of Damites this far north.
Al norte, ¿verdad? What the hell? ¿Qué es eso que se ve ahí? Son balas. ¿Ah? Ve que son balas. Decía que al norte, que hay que ir al norte. What? Madre mía. Poniendo bueno el jueguito. Necesito encontrar otra de esas señales.
It won't open.
No abrirá. Reventada la que estoy. A ver. No la vi. ¿Puedo agarrar la cabeza? ¿What? ¿Qué pedo? Hacia que el norte. Decía que al norte, ¿eh? Es la del restaurante. Te ve con madre eso. Lo que es más raro uno es que se puede agarrar la... Ah, ese no la puedo agarrar.
This must be where pies go when they die.
Run, little bird.
¿Qué es esto? Haz un cuerpo a cuerpo.
Run, little bird. We are in Come on. We're going.
¡Oh!
Come on.
¿Qué es eso?
God, I loathe day mites. I can't waste any time. I've got to track that thing.
¿Pero por dónde?
There's nothing of interest in that direction.
¿Cómo que no hay nada interesante y eso? Cabecita. Me he hecho experto en... ¿Por qué puedes agarrar las cabezas? Qué bizarro. No puedo ir por ahí. Qué raro. ¡Epa! Ah, cabrón. ¿Sabes? A ver. No, no, no está muerto. ¿O sí? Sí.
Hello? Anybody here?
A ver, voy a guardar aquí porque luego poner Yuyu 7. ¿Qué fue eso?
This isn't my room. This isn't my room. This isn't my room.
Así que ahora sí. Hay
I
que ir
can't
hacia.
waste any time. I've got to track that thing.
Tengo que ir al bosque, ahora sí se me hace.
I'm not ready to go into the forest just yet.
Ah, madre.
It won't open.
No abrirá como. Necesito una llave o qué. Ya había entrado aquí. Y no hay nada, un pie. Pastel de manzana encontraste. A ver. Tab. ¿Dónde es mi inventario? Lo que me falta es checar. Inventario. G. Nani. Y ya fui a todos lados.
I can't waste any time. I've got to track that thing.
Debe haber un botón para inventario, güey. Se me hace que es donde lo estoy cagando.
There's nothing of interest in that direction.
Ya fui a todos lados.
I can't waste any time. I've got to track that thing. Wrong way.
Hijos de la madre, güey. Pues no me dejan hacer nada. ¿Será aquí? Aquí se puede meter, güey, uno. Nada. Dice pulsudo más para ver tu inventario. ¿Qué? ¿Alt más? ¿Qué decía? Bueno, ya no sé qué hacer. Ya estoy trabado. A ver. Control, teclas. Usar objeto. Seleccionar armas, seleccionar armas, seleccionar armas. Montar el próximo objeto. Vale, este sí. Próximo objeto Q. No. Ay, güey. A ver. Ok, aquí están los objetos. Ya. Esto se ve como que es un sueño, o sea, como que nada está pasando en verdad. Uy. Aquí hay una puerta cerrada. ¿Eh? Bueno. Era R para poner esa madre y C para poner la brújula.
I shouldn't stray far from town.
Qué extraño, güey, ya no sé qué hacer. ¡Ah, cabrón! Como se echan las marometillas. La iglesia. Vaya, parte nueva, güey. Me quedé trabado por mucho tiempo.
It's locked.
It's locked. ¿Y ahora? No sé qué hacer. ¿A poco fue todo y aquí? It's locked. Qué extraño. Voy a pelear contra esa madre entonces. ¿Dónde está? Ven.
What do you want from me?
We are your dad.
What have I done? I've killed all of them.
A stranger. What? Definitivamente es un sueño, güey. Día 2.
I just had the most disturbing dream. The people of Burkittsville turned into horrible creatures.
Nada más dime que no
I
gaste
killed
balas.
all of
Ok.
them, but then they transformed back into humans. I had no choice. I lost control of myself. I killed those people. I remember seeing the stranger. He was standing above me, looking down. God, I was dead. I was shot through the head. But the gun was in my hand. I wonder what it all means. This town must be really getting to me. I wish I'd just fled from the monsters, ran into the forest or something, so I wouldn't have been forced to kill them. I can't carry all my gear in town. I'll get it before I go into the woods.
Ok. Lo que usted diga, señorita. Vamos a guardar aquí porque luego este juego de repente le pasan unas cosas bien raras. Dale. Yuyu 8. Qué risa con eso.
Miss Holliday,
Hello.
I hate to pry, but what brings you to the town of Burkittsville anyway?
Actually, I'm here on rather grim business. I have a sister who lives in Martinsburg. A few months ago, her daughter disappeared.
Oh, my. That's just awful, ma'am. You don't think Rustin...
Cielo.
After 3 months, we're desperate to find any clue. So, what do you know about Pa?
Not much. Pa was a hermit. He only came into town when he had to. No one really knew old Rustin.
Vámonos. Tengo más que decir. A ver, me faltó aquí en el día. Roddy. Oh, la perspectiva. It's close. No. Aquí fue el sueño.
Hold it. Stop right there.
Are you Sheriff Bowers?
I know why you're here. Martinsburg's out of my jurisdiction. Check with the sheriff there.
We've done that, thank you. But there's been no sign of Jenny since she vanished. We are completely out of leads, and my sister's getting desperate. So I decided to come here and see...
And you think Rustin Parr took your niece. Listen, lady. 8 children disappeared from this town. One of them is back home right now, staring at the corner of his room. The other 7 we dug out of shallow graves in Parr's basement. We searched every corner of that house. There was nothing else there. Be on your way.
Qué ganas de ponerle el movimiento a la bata,
Sheriff
güey.
had
Se
a
ve bien fea.
All 7 kids we found in Parr's basement were local kids.
I'd like to see his house.
Mira, mira, mira qué es
The
eso.
Parr place? Yeah. Well, you see, the day they sentenced Parr, a lot of folks, well, they got all worked up and went out to his house, burned it to the ground.
They destroyed the house?
Now, these people have been through hell this year. Now, I'm not excusing what they did, but tempers were running hot. Some of these people lost their children. And it's not like there was anything left out there anyway. We went over the entire place with a fine-tooth comb. We found everything we needed to put Parr away for good. This trial was quick.
Is there any way I could talk to the judge who presided? I've got some questions I'd like to ask.
Well, that trial must have worn him out because he just up and left without telling anyone. I came in and that sign was on the door. It's not really like him, but he's earned a few days off.
Tengo aquí una nota.
There's a note on the door. On vacation back next Monday. I'd better not tamper with this. The sheriff has proven less than helpful. He's on edge and openly hostile to me. The deputy, on the other hand, might be willing to help. I should talk to him when the sheriff isn't around. That these people destroyed the crime scene is infuriating. There's no way that this backwater sheriff could have found the clues that I suspect littered that place. So much evidence lost.
Tendría que ir con él otra vez o qué. Pero aquí nunca había entrado. Doy mis vueltas y luego pregunto.
Excuse me? Oh, good Lord. Hello there. I'm sorry. I must have drifted off. I can return later if you like. No, don't rush off. I'm Suzanne Ascot. Can I help you? My name is Elspeth Holliday. I'm here in search of my missing niece. Oh, no. This nightmare is endless. Are you all right? All right? How could I possibly be all right? Over half my students were slaughtered. My children. I know what's happened must have taken a terrible toll on you. I wish there was something I could do. You'll have to excuse me. I haven't been myself lately. No, there's nothing you can do for me. Thank you, though. I'm terribly sorry about your niece. Why don't you just leave town? Get away for a while. If it were only that easy. But that's up to my husband. Your husband? Mm-hmm. Stephen Ascot, pastor of the church. I've asked him, begged him to move away, but he refuses. He says that without him, no one would be left in the town to appeal to God. Satan would swallow Burkittsville whole. But we've already lost 8 of our beautiful children. 8? Now, I thought only 7 died. Mm-hmm. Kyle Brody. Well, he isn't dead, but how could anyone say he's alive? Poor boy. He'll never be the same. What's wrong with him? After he escaped from Parr, he became unreachable. He doesn't eat, he doesn't sleep, he doesn't talk. That's awful. He must have been severely traumatized. I just wish there was some way to pull those terrible memories out of his head. I do too. Especially after a glimpse of what's in his mind. He drew this a few weeks ago. Some weird scribbles and symbols with the words, "Leave me alone." That is disturbing. Yes, I know. I almost stopped going by to check on him after I saw this. It's just so heartbreaking. Would you mind if I kept this? Well, if you want it. I know I'd be happy never to see it again. Would it be possible for me to see Kyle? That's not a good idea. He's not big on strangers anymore. He's not the only one. You could always try, though. I'd love to have your help if you think there's a way you can break through to him. The Brody house is out behind the hotel.
El hotel.
The children Parr murdered accounted for half of the town's child population, and now it seems that the one survivor, a boy named Kyle Brody, is lost in a world of his own. The local schoolteacher, Suzanne Ascot, has been keeping track of Kyle's progress during his recovery from the abduction. She showed me one of the boy's drawings.
Imagen perturbadora.
There are strange symbols in the sketch that resemble
Y un
alphabetic
símbolo que estoy en el
characters.
dibujo. ok.
Almost runic, but nothing I recognize. There might be something more to these markings. Perhaps Kyle saw these symbols at Rustin Parr's house. Or if the townspeople hadn't burned the place to the ground, I could get samples and possibly translate the alphabet. Kyle Brody's house is behind the motel. I'll try to meet with him myself.
Pero habla acerca del teléfono con el posadero. Y es el posadero este, ¿no?
Enjoying your stay so far?
Well, I might fare better if I had a telephone in my room.
Oh, well, you see, this is a small town. We only got 2 phones. One's in the sheriff's office. The other's at the school in case of emergencies. We got a couple of telegraph machines, though. I got one right here.
That will do. Can you send a wire now?
Suppose so. Where to?
This address, please.
Ready.
Have some leads. Stop. Tell S to stay home. Stop. Love, Elspeth. Stop.
All done.
Thank you.
Bueno, esa misión ya está hecha. Me imagino. Nada falta investigar la ciudad y los alrededores del bosque.
How can I help you, ma'am?
Mrs. Brody, I'm Elspeth Holliday. My sister...
Yes, I've heard about you, and I am sorry for your loss, but you'll find no answers here.
I'd like to speak with Kyle to see if he remembers anything about Jenny.
You will do no such thing. Listen, Miss Holliday, I know the pain your family must be going through, but I don't know if my son will ever be the same. Some days he seems like he's making progress, and then he slips back away from me. It's a mother's worst nightmare. Since they found him in Parge, he's been like the walking dead. Oh, God, it rips my heart out to see him like this every day. Please, just go away. Just go. Don't bother my family anymore, for God's sake. We've been through enough. Goodbye, Miss Holliday.
Just met Kyle Brody's mother. She's in pretty bad shape, and the boy's even worse. He sits on his porch, staring blankly off into space and clutching a ragged teddy bear. I'm convinced now that Pa was practicing some form of black magic. The symbols in Kyle's sketch are too uniform to be random scrawlings. They must be characters of some sort of alphabet, something that burned into his memory. They have some similarity with the demonic scripture I've seen. But how would Rustin Parr have learned a demon's alphabet?
Ah, me faltaba hablar otra vez con este güey. Maybe este güey lo podemos convencer.
Sorry, ma'am. If there's anything else we can do to help.
Charlie, get in here.
How might I speak to Pa myself?
Hobart, that'll be enough of that. We got our hands plenty full around here without having the problems of other towns dumped in our laps. Now you go take your troubles to Sheriff Bram in Martinsburg. You leave me and my officers alone. You got it? The Parr case is closed.
¿Cómo se mueve esa madre? ¿Mm?
There's a note on the door. On vacation back next Monday. I'm not going to bother the sheriff.
Vamos a ver qué más hay acá en el dinner. ¿Aquí qué era? No era nada. Ah, la iglesia. Vamos a ver qué dice el Padrecito Santo.
I've been here before, in that dream. Even the window is shattered.
Oh, hello there, young lady. I was so deep in prayer I didn't hear you come in.
I can return later if you're busy.
Nonsense. God is eternal. He'll always be there when I return. But you're here now. You must be Elspeth Holliday. What can I do for you?
Word gets around fast in this town.
I'll say a prayer for your niece.
I'd rather find an explanation in Burkittsville. After the Rustin Parr trial, I started wondering if maybe he...
Oh, no, not possible.
Well, is there anything at all you can tell me about Parr?
His is a lost soul.
That's all?
Deja, doy unas vueltas y te contesto. Ah, no, ya está.
Oh, out of curiosity, what happened to that stained glass window behind you?
It's a mystery. I just found it that way last Sunday morning.
Sunday morning, ladies falling. ¿Dice algo? No. Vamos al dinner.
Welcome back, Miss Holliday. Sleep well last night?
Oh, not really. I had the most disturbing dream.
Haven't we all? I doubt anybody in this town's getting much sleep lately. Can I get you something to eat?
Just coffee, thanks.
So, have you talked to the sheriff about your niece yet?
I did, unfortunately.
Ooh, I think I know what you mean. He's not a particularly jolly fellow to begin with. To be quite honest, sometimes he's even downright mean, especially to women. But he's been unusually cranky even for him. Speak of the devil.
Gretchen.
Hello yourself. What can I get for you? The usual?
You bet.
Talk to you later, hon.
Creo que ahora sí puedo ir con el policía.
Damn fine cup of coffee.
You want to watch your mouth, Hale. Ladies are present.
Now's my chance to speak to the deputy
Sí, a
alone.
huevo.
He obviously wanted to talk before, but the sheriff put a quick stop to that.
Vamos. ¿Antes voy con el vato de la tienda o qué?
I'd like to purchase a map of the forest.
Lady, I have maps of streets. They don't make maps of forests. I'm not running a tourist shop here. Anything else I can help you with? Either buy something or leave.
Pues su madre, güey, me cae gordo eso. No más falta aquí. El sueño que tuvimos. Que sangraba.
Ah, nice to see you again, Miss Holliday. Still interested in learning about our local legends?
Absolutely.
This book will reveal many things to you. As a single source, it doesn't constitute proof, but I have other volumes that verify its claims.
Well, books can only explain so much, but thank you. I'm sure I'll find it fascinating. Finally, I found someone in this little town that doesn't get on my nerves. The town librarian, Peter Durant, is well educated and quite helpful. He also seems to be the sole link to the real history of Burkittsville. I tried to instill some doubt in him, but he's rock solid in his beliefs. He gave me a book entitled Frederick County Tales of the Supernatural. Mostly superstitions and local folklore. The few entries that mention the Blair Witch don't offer anything beyond what Spookhouse has already gathered.
Podemos transferir. Ok.
I should leave this book with Mr. Durant. Is this everything that's been written concerning the Blair Witch?
Believe any of it now?
Interesting, but hardly conclusive. I was wondering if you might have a map of the forest.
You should see about getting a map from the sheriff's office. They made one when they went out there to investigate Parr's house.
Órale.
Ma'am? Miss Holliday?
Yes?
Well, since the sheriff isn't here right now, I wanted to tell you. Well, I can't offer you much help, but this might be of some use. Every so often I find these crazy stick figures in Parr's cell. And for the life of me, I can't figure out how he gets them in there.
Would you be able to give one to me?
Well, I had no need of them, so I've always thrown them out. Sorry. I wish there was more I could do to help.
Well, actually, there is. Do you have a map that would lead me to Parr's house?
You know, there's nothing left out there but smoldering wood.
Yes, but I still need to see it for myself. Look, I'm sure we don't have much time before the sheriff gets back, and I can't waste it playing games. You seem like a good man, and I hope I can trust you.
Trust me with what?
I'm a doctor, working for a secret government agency that deals specifically with cases like Rustin Parr's.
What? And what agency would that be?
If I told you, it wouldn't be much of a secret, would it?
Yeah, I suppose not. What about your missing niece?
The missing niece is a fabrication, a cover story. It's important that you believe me now, Mr. Hobart.
Call me Charlie. You know, Sheriff Bowers would lock you up if he heard the things you just told me.
I know, but I had to take that chance. Please, Charlie, I need that map.
The sheriff would have my hide if he found it missing. But I tell you what, we just won't tell him, will we? I gotta warn you, though, the map isn't complete. It'll get you close, but you'll have to find the house on your own once you get there. The path leading into the forest is behind the school.
Thank you, Charlie. I'm ready to go into the woods now. I better take my gear with me. At least now I have a map to what's left of Pa's house.
Guardo sí porque siempre ya me ha pasado varias veces que se cierra el juego solo. Entonces que ahora sí que ir por las armas. Ir al bosque, ¿no?
I'm ready to go into the woods now. I better take my gear with me.
Sobres. 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 Y cura, ¿por qué no? Listo.
No, I shouldn't draw my weapons in town. 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 Finally, to Pa's house, and perhaps visit Coffin Rock as well. The map grows awfully vague this far from town. I'm close to Pa's house, but I'll have to fill in my own details from here.
Historias. El coronel Blair, Nathaniel Blair, fundó la ciudad de Blair en 1634 por alrededor de unos 100 años. El pueblo creció tranquilo. Felizmente en 1785 varios chicos acusaron a Lee Kidworth de persuadirles para que fueran a su casa con mentiras con el fin de quitarle su sangre. Cuando ellos mostraron sus heridas a sus padres, los ciudadanos reaccionaron indignados y caminaron hacia los bosques a la solitaria choza de Kedward, lleno de brujería y espiritismo. La casa de Kedward mostraba suficiente evidencia de que la anciana era una bruja. Inmediatamente fue encontrada culpable de brujería y fue expulsada del pueblo durante un invierno particularmente crudo y se presumió muerta. El año siguiente, la hija del magistrado de la ciudad desapareció. Durante el transcurso de los siguientes meses. Cada chico que había acusado a Ellie Edward de practicar brujería desaparecía ante el temor de la intervención de fuerzas maléficas de la bruja y el miedo a una maldición. Los ciudadanos huyen de Blair, dejando el pueblo desierto por 50 años. Cuando los rumores y leyendas de la bruja de Blair habían cesado, Peter Baines Burkitt fundó de nuevo un pueblo llamado Burkitt's Biles por encima de la fundación de Blair. Ok. Parte de la muerte de una chica de 10 años el año siguiente. Burkitt's Bill parecía no estar afectado por ninguna de las persistentes maldiciones de la llamada bruja de Blair. 60 años más tarde, en 1886, una joven chica llamada Robin Whips es dada por desaparecida. El temor inmediato de que ese Sweetgeist o Selligeister la habían atrapado. Rumores de la mística bestia se había extendido en los días Llevándole a su desaparición, grupos de búsqueda fueron enviados, pero la chica regresó por su propia cuenta poco antes. Uno de los siguientes grupos de búsqueda no regresó semanas más tarde. Un grupo de cazadores encontró al grupo de búsqueda sobre Coffin Rock, atados entre sí de pies y manos en una formación ritualística. Sus tripas habían sido sacadas en el centro de ese horrible círculo. Marcas raras habían sido hechas en sus carnes. Los cazadores fueron hacia la ciudad en busca de ayuda, pero cuando regresaron a Coffin Rock, los cuerpos habían desaparecido sin rastro alguno. Nice. Ahora sí, aquí lo dejamos.